Nous soulignons en 2022 le 175e anniversaire de naissance d'Alexander Graham Bell. L'un des plus grands inventeurs de son époque et de l'histoire des sciences. Il est surtout reconnu pour son invention du téléphone, dont l'impact sur l'univers des communications humaines continue d'être ressenti aujourd'hui. De fabuleuses machines qui ont fasciné la population du Canada et du monde entier ont en effet vu le jour sur son domaine situé sur les berges du lac Bras-d'Or, près de la ville de Bedeque, dans la région du Cap-Breton en Nouvelle-Écosse. En 1909, l'élégant Silver Dart a pris son envol au-dessus du Cap-Breton, réalisant ainsi le premier vol motorisé au Canada. Puis, en 1919, l'hydroptère HD4 a fendu les eaux du lac Bras-d'Or, établissant du même coup un record mondial de vitesse nautique. Des répliques de ces incroyables machines sont d'ailleurs exposées à Bedeque, au lieu historique national Alexander Graham Bell.
Everyone knows about the telephone, of course, but here at Alexander Graham Bell National Historic Site, we talk about the lesser-known inventions. That includes the Silver Dart, which is behind me, of course. It was the first airplane in Canada, the first controlled powered flight in Canada as well. We also have the hydrofoil boat, which is the fastest boat in the world. We have the graphophone, the photophone, his work with sound. The vacuum jacket was an artificial respirator that the iron lung would be based off of. We have his solar stills and his work with sonar, underwater hearing, and so many other things, from the audiometer to just toys that he made for his grandchildren that are still used today. Alexander Graham Bell had a laboratory set up here in Bedeque, Nova Scotia, and he hired people from the community to help him experiment with many different topics. At the Alexander Graham Bell National Historic Site, we commemorate the life and legacy of Alexander Graham Bell and his wife, Mabel Hubbard Bell. Together, they changed the way that we live here in Canada, as well as the scientific world.
Bell left behind an incredible trove of written documents and notebooks of all his thoughts, all of his experiments. And we can see from these notebooks that he had a genuine and rare intellectual curiosity that kept him striving and researching and creating. It was a basic need for him. And as my father, his grandson, told me, Bell could no more stop inventing than stop breathing. It was a lifelong passion that he had. Alexander Graham Bell's legacy today is still relevant through his many inventions, many of which we take for granted. All these had an impact on people's lives, and I think that's what a legacy is how someone impacts other people's lives in a positive way. Personally, several years ago, I started the Alexander and Mabel Bell Legacy Foundation to preserve and protect and advance his legacy, to keep the candle lit, to keep him relevant in today's world. As a great-granddaughter of Alexander Graham Bell, I feel very honored that the Canadian Mint has chosen to commemorate Alexander Graham Bell for his legacy and his inventions.
La monnaie est déterminée à produire des pièces qui célèbrent les grandes réalisations du Canada. Il y a tant de réussites et de réalisations pouvant être mises en valeur sur une pièce commémorant le legs d'Alexander Graham Bell et de tous ses collaborateurs. Pour aider les Canadiens d'un océan à l'autre à découvrir l'incroyable histoire d'innovation d'Alexander Graham Bell, la monnaie a créé un musée virtuel en 3D qui peut être exploré au monnaivert.ca.